Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today is part 2 of ranking the best big game players in NFL history. Be sure to check out part 1 on our channel if you haven't already. Alright, here we go. At number 13, Terrell Davis. A healthy Davis in his mid-20s could have won without quarterback John Elway, but a creaky Elway in his late 30s couldn't have won without him. If his 1997 postseason doesn't rank as the best at his position, 619 total yards and 8 touchdowns in 4 games, then it's on a very short list. At number 12, Rob Gronkowski. It's not a stretch to say that Gronk has been in the single worst matchup nightmare for pass defenses in playoff history, especially in the red zone. He checks in at 4th in pass receptions and 5th in yards, and only Jerry Rice scored more often. Oh, and like too many tight ends in his pass-crazy era, the guy isn't allergic to contact in the run game either. At number 11, Ray Lewis. As we know, Lewis was about as likable as a double hernia. Yet it's hard to deny his impact as the ringleader of a defense that allowed a scant 15.5 points per game in the postseason when he roamed the field. In that span, opponents have scored many as 20 points only 8 times. Franco Harris. From the Immaculate Reception, 1972, to Super Bowl Most Valuable Player Performance, 1974, to the Last Hurrah, 1979, Generalissimo Franco defined a decade like no other featured back before or since. Only Emmitt Smith ran for more yards and touchdowns in the second season, and nobody toted the ball more often. Otto Graham. Now that the MLB recognizes all league records, it's time for the NFL to do the same with the All-America Football Conference, as well as the American Football League and United States Football League for that matter. Include what Graham accomplished in the AAFC, a 5-0 record and 4 league titles in 4 seasons, and he's no worse than number 2 on this list. At number 8, Jerry Rice. Rice is the most dominant non-quarterback in playoff history. He's the runaway postseason leader in the 3 major categories at the position: pass receptions, yards, and touchdowns. This guy is so far ahead of the pack, it would take a 2-day Amtrak ride to find the next person on the list. At number 7, Emmitt Smith. Smith was more than the bread and butter of the Cowboys' offensive game plan. The all-time postseason ground gainer and touchdown leader was also its toast and jam. In the 7 games that he rushed for at least 100 yards, his team never lost. Equally impressive was his 4.5 yards per attempt, more than a third of a yard better than his regular season norm. At number 6, Joe Green. Green didn't just have success like he did in Super Bowl IX, when he recovered a fumble and became the first D lineman to pick off a pass. The greatest stiller of them all did something far more difficult: changed the culture of a franchise that had played nice for way too long. At number 5, Terry Bradshaw. All those Super Bowls aside, what impressed us about this guy was his cannon arm and desire to use it. No dinks and dunks here. He ranks 3rd in pass yards per attempt and completion, as well as 4th in touchdown percentage in postseason history. At number 4, Joe Montana. Montana shows up in every major statistical category in postseason history: 5th in touchdown percentage, 9th in passer rating, 12th in yards per attempt, and 13th in completion percentage. Joe Cool fun fact: 4 of his best 5 performances came after he turned 31 years old. At number 3, Johnny Unitas. Those career numbers are more deceptive than a career politician. The 3 games in his 20s are the truth: .629, 236.0, 1.0, 1.0. Yet his legacy extends far beyond stats. The enormous impact of his epic performance in the 1958 league championship game cannot be underestimated. It was there that Johnny U redefined the position and set a new standard for the modern quarterback. At number 2, Tom Brady. Take away 2 of his tainted Super Bowl titles, and Brady has still got more than any other quarterback in league history. The most recent at 43 years of age may be his greatest achievement yet. Should we be surprised if he's still chucking it at 50? And at number 1, Bart Starr. Old farts believe Starr is numero uno. Newbies are stuck on Tom Brady. We'll take the all-time postseason leader in passer rating, 104.8, for this reason: his overall numbers in the let-him-play, run-oriented 60s are a tad more impressive than Tomboy's in the pass-happy 1990s and 2000s, when the rules protected QBs if not downright coddled them. Maybe we should mention that record? Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Sport Utopia, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.